We get introduced to the man this episode.
Who's the man? Teacher?
We see that guy. He's that
Him.
guy.
It's him. Who else can tell? Who else can tell Makima? Shut it.
Right? Just interrupted her.
Yeah. And the writing too is that I don't know if that's, of course that's purposely done. His name is never mentioned because that's what she was about to do, which is the only way to introduce people. He's like, shut it. And then he's like, call me teacher. We never even got to see them call him teacher because this is like day one for them. But the intro was sick. The intro was sick, Christian. And the wind, how it blew past the graves to make the intro even more like grandiose than it is. Like that's how you know something just entered the atmosphere. Just, bro,
Are you talking about
entered the chat.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe him.
Yeah, when Makima goes to the graveyard or cemetery with Denji in power, and there's like a gust of wind that just passed, phew, and his his coat moved a little bit. Christian, to me, this guy to me is a fusion of Levi and Erwin to me.
Yeah,
Minus the foul language. I couldn't think of someone that is very vulgar vocab-wise in Attack on Titan. I couldn't think of someone. But in terms of Levi, the chill, always drinking. Levi doesn't drink, but he's just so chill. His words are like slowly articulated. Like it's someone with no care in the world. I mean, no rush in the world, no stress. That's very Levi-like. And to be a leader, that's Erwin-like too. Even though Levi does lead, but he just doesn't. I'll never tell you I'm a leader, but we follow Levi. Yeah, that's what I saw when I saw him. I was like, that's sick.
Yeah, he's a rough guy. There's something about the brutality of getting trained to death, so you can surpass death. That is it's so hauntingly cool. Like you did that, like they really die. Like,
and it hurts, and it weren't painless deaths. Yeah,
they were not. Power was bleeding out like from her throat on the first one,
and he let them bleed out. Which is another crazy thing. So he let them like sit there, like wallow and choke on their own blood before bringing them back.
See, only Denji could handle. Only Denji, as a human, with the amount of pain he's gone through, can handle this kind of stuff. Like you can't be somebody who's well-adjusted, who grew up living a good life. Like you can't be an Aki, and I don't think you can be an Aki and deal with this kind of stuff, and then like wake up and still be like goofy, you know?
I don't know, man. Aki is strong.
He is strong, but like there's just something about Denji when he was in the Infinity apartments and he was able to sleep when everybody's worried about starving to death. He's got some screws loose, which it plays into the earlier scene before this too.
Of course.
Yeah, when that moment where he was concerned about how his heart might be gone, and then he was like, fuck it. That ability to switch, that's the kind of craziness that they're all talking about. That's what fights and wins against these devils.
No. The dichotomy that whoever wrote his character like bring out every now and then, like it's not good versus evil. It's infantile
crazy versus evil.
Mature. Yeah, no, I'm talking about there's a very like night and day. Like the same Denji was like reading a manga while fighting over apples, which is a very sad subject. There's a big elephant in this room. Like Aki just lost, and you knew, right? You knew like the girl liked them. So obviously there's people that he cares about. It is what it is. But it's just they're disconnected from that. But for him to pull himself back. All right, I'm back for the manga. This dude's crying. Like, wait, that's himeno. Oh, fuck, am I shitty? The self-analyses that he does. He's done this 3 times, and all 3 times I've been just because the scenes where he does these self-analyses are so odd. Like the very first episode, right after Pushta made the sacrifice to live within him, to give him his chain, as he's about to fight these zombies, he's like, wait, they're all coming after me. They all had things, but they sacrificed those things to get more. Did I have enough? Did I just do the same thing? Before the music dropped and he goes down from the trash can. He does this again, like as he's writing the apology letters with Makima in front of him, like, I wanted to touch boobs. I got to do it, and I'm just wondering if the next thing I set my mind on, will it be that disappointing when I reach it? And then he does it again right here. Like, Power's hungry, this dude just won his manga, he got apples, and he's like, wait, maybe my heart's gone in more than one way. Oof, Christian, that's so
crazy.
Poetic.
It's crazy how he was able to quantify how he would feel. Specifically with Makima too.
Yeah.
Like, with Pochita, he said he was pretty damn sad.
He was sad, but he didn't cry.
He didn't cry. Himeno didn't cry. Power
didn't cry.
Wouldn't
He'd be
cry.
fine. Yeah. Aki, it is what it is. Yeah, Makima.
He said 3 days.
3 days.
And then that's it. And then he'd be back to normal.
Yes, but that's the thing. Also, the reason he'd be back to normal, right? Like we saw his upbringing. We talk about pain. This dude, Dark Clouds, was his residence. So this dude known pain. He's known hunger. He's known us, like, sharing a freaking slice of bread as a meal, Christian, that is just wild. Which is sad because there are places in this world that these things are happening. But the fact that he's like, yeah, I would go back to the comfort that I've recently been thrown into, a bed, 3 meals, bats, like those outweigh like human emotions, human attachments that I never had in the beginning anyway.
And so, it outweighs all the pain that he goes through. Like that's crazy because that really just shows how much of a weight that he places on the comfort.
He's never had it.
But we see like the he goes through inhuman amounts of pain and suffering.
True.
But in his mind, the comfort is worth it. So they're equal. But to equate those two things, knowing how terrible the pain he's going through is, it speaks volumes at how much he cares about this comfort that he experiences.
Also, it's not even just comfort, right? It's a life. Right? He used to dream about these things.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, and it's basic too. It's not even lavish. Like these guys just have an apartment where a bunch of roommates, meaning we're like lumped in, like not like sardines, but it's like it's not crazy. Makima probably is chilling on some loft, because that's her rank.
She got the tallest building in Tokyo.
Yeah, for sure. Like homegirl, yeah. She's like Bentley's. She take the train because she wants to. There's something I mentioned in episode 9 that it's a bit odd. It's almost like she's not human. Like I should have mentioned that in episode 9, but I'm just gonna spend 30 seconds on it. Little things. As she's in the train, episode 9, we're doing 10 right now. She's like, those drinks were actually pretty good. It's like that's very odd of someone who have drunk. A human being would say. But anyway, it is what it is. And then when episode 9 again, when at the end the people are scared, the new recruits or came in to help. They came in for a purpose. What was the purpose in episode 9? Well, they're here again. They came in to help train. They came out to help with training from Kyoto, right? So they're like, hey, we'll be leaving just so you know because we're not planning on sticking around. Crazy shit's happening. He's like, well, the food here is good. It's a shame. Like it's yeah. So I was like, that's not human-like. I don't know, bro. What are you? But it is what it is. But yeah, that's just me, right?
Yeah,
anyway.
it is so cool because I think it should cross your mind the idea that like, okay, maybe she's not human by this point. Like that idea should be wrestling in all of our heads. People who haven't read the manga, it's like, okay, you don't feel human, so you got some kind of secret going on. But it's so cool because you don't really know for sure if she is human or not. They're just teasing it a little bit. And these little moments that expose something of human would do. It's like giving credence to the side of like, oh, maybe she is human.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. But we're here for it. It is what it is. Ooh. When he takes a cigarette. Oh. When Aki he finally gets his moment because Denji and Power gets to freaking get out of his room. They're such big kids. It's regardless. They're out the room. He lights a cigarette. I like the fact that they use the flame as like a catalyst for the flashbacks, for the memories. But not only that, the way they intensify the flame and zoom in when it lights up. It's like you see the like tiny molecules in each that makes up the flame from the lighter, and it was like all orange. I was like, wow, that is so aesthetically pleasing. I'm not even into animation. I'm like, that's like, okay. I'm like, y'all are really trying to take me places. These people want me to convert, Christian. They want me to convert to anime. I'm like, wow.
It was something I wanted to mention last episode too about the animation. When you talked about Makima as putting on her shirt.
Yeah.
As a fun fact, 2 of the hardest things to animate are clothing, like the wrinkles in clothing, like when you move and how the wrinkles adjust with the movement. And then also water. These 2 things are some of the hardest to animate. So, you said that, you mentioned the animation. I forgot I wanted to bring that up too.
Water. Like even tears? Like the water is like whatever has water?
No, more like ocean water, pool water, like bodies of water. That's very hard to draw.
Have we seen that here?
Water?
Have we seen that here? No, when Denji was asking for water, she gave him beer. Jesus, I can't mention her name. It hurts too much. But yeah. Man, nah.
In the curse too, Aki's curse, he said, "How much time do I have left?" And then it hugs him. What a creepy.
It hugged him.
That's how I'm remembering it. Like it was like gently hugging him from behind though. Like it came from behind and hugged him and then whispered in his ear, like 2 years.
Really?
In this demonic voice. And in my mind, that's how long we have to fight the Gun Devil. It's 2 years. I think within 2 years' time, that's when we'll be ready enough. When the big battle's gonna happen, I think it's gonna be 2 years because now we know he's gonna die then, and he's probably gonna die fighting the Gun Devil. I would imagine.
Well, Christian, also, if he uses the sword again, it just goes down even more.
But I mean, yeah, but I don't think for the purposes of like keeping Aki around, I don't think he's gonna use it again. Maybe he will, but I don't know.
We're not. Oh, this is not Steingate. So I don't really keep track of the days. I was gonna say this season, which is 10 episodes, right? We're like 12. We have like 2 more after this. Jesus, we have 2 more after this. Right. So
also, I think the movie is. I think it's watchable online.
Ah.
So you can watch that after we finish.
Why not, Christian? Why not? Because this is an anime. This is an anime channel. I've been wanting to do poems. We can't do poems. We can't do movies. We can't do TV shows. We do anime. It is what it is. Great, Christian. This is your channel. I'm just the black guest, the recurring guest, the guest that keeps coming back.
Finally,
that's it. It says, the letter. Oh, okay, Christian. All right, we gotta get back to the training, right? Because that takes a big portion of this episode. But to focus on Aki, to focus on details that I love. Christian, before he takes us into what happened in that hospital room between her little sister, rest in peace, Himeno. Jesus, Christian, I can't talk about her without. That's Bae, Christian. That's Bae. That's my wife. Okay. Whew. All right. Before he takes us there, Christian, he's walking. They're walking straight. They're walking like anyone would walk. Before, what's one boy's name that has the girl's name? It's not a girl. It's just a me. Kurose. Yeah, Kurose. Ask, hey, that girl, was that your girl? To which Tendo is like, hey, chill. You're too nosy. It is what it is. It's my partner's younger sister. He takes it a flashback. The letter, Christian. Oh, this must be heartbreaking because he never saw that. Like, the writing, it's always we. We need to leave, but I can't get Aki to leave. Right?
Yeah.
To Himeno, like, we were like a team, bro. This is my husband. This is my man.
This is after he shed tears for her too. To read the letter after crying, it's just like it's piling on top of the sadness that he's feeling. Because those letters hit really deep.
Right. Dude, telling your sister I got him to pierce his ear, bro. Dude, how do you not see this, man? Like, just these waste, man. These people don't deserve Himenos out here, man. How do you not see this? Like, this girl come cuddle in bed with you in front of all these other teenagers. She doesn't even care. Like, she want her some Aki. Like, oh God. What do you like his face? Like, what do you like about him, his face? How do you not? Oh, this is probably one of the saddest could have but never was love story that I've ever seen watching anime. Like, ever. Just come on. Like, it's getting dangerous, but he won't leave. Which means she only stuck by this long because of him. Just because we never remember. She laid out the popular motives as to why someone joined public safety, because we're the only ones collecting shells, that we have a personal vendettas against a gun devil. Like, not we, like they, people would join it. We never knew hers. So for all we know, like, her saying, hey, we can just go private, it probably means that her tie to public safety wasn't as serious as his. Because his, that's revenge. You took out my family, bitch, I'm coming for you. I don't care. And, like, most people in there, like she mentioned, but, like, we never knew hers, which means she stayed because of him. Again, not on him. She never, like, verbalized these things, right? It's just, she playing hard to get. She probably wished, like, why don't I just get drunk with him and just we can have sex? But he's like, no. And she knew he had a thing for Makima. Dude, I feel for her so much. Oh, because even in the drunken state, when she was like, you have a thing for Makima, even Aki have a thing for her too. You need to move on. You can tell that's someone that's, like, sad about this. Bro, oh, come on. They did her dirty, man. They did her dirty, but to get back, anyway, he's in pain right now, which I love to see it because he fucking deserves that. But Christian, the small details, when the camera comes back to them walking in that shady hall, like alley, he's walking very discombobulated. Like he's leaning on the side, left or right, like someone's crying.
Oh, you mean when they were about to get him the new devil?
No, Aki. Yes, as they're walking before the flashback to the letter, he's walking straight. Everyone's walking straight. After the flashback, him reading the letter, you see his back walking, but it's like someone was drunk, but it's actually someone who's sad, who's filled with emotion, who's crying.
Yeah, I thought that was a strange choice for them to animate him like that, because it felt like a overly wild. Now it could be that, if I'm remembering it correctly, it might have had like a fisheye lens effect. Do you know what that means?
I think you tried explaining it to me during that Ubel fight and back in Frieren. But
yeah, it's basically the screen curves, and that can, I think the correct term is foreshortening to certain aspects of the shot. So like a leg or an arm can look a lot bigger than the head because of the angle. So I don't know if he was walking wildly and then there was a fisheye lens effect, which makes it even more wild looking. I don't know, but I felt like that was it was a strange choice, I felt. But it could be that I just am not interpreting their intentions correctly, because it sounds like it landed for you, whatever they were trying to do there.
Of course.
But I needed a little more convincing on that particular choice.
Yes, we get it. You're hard to get, Christian. Yes, you need to
Hard to
convince me.
get. No, it's not a matter of convincing me. It's just it felt a little bit out of place.
My goodness.
Just a tiny bit.
This is completely irrelevant, but things come to my mind, and they gotta go out because they just stay up there. In the topic of hard to get, a very short scene in Family Guy. They're like, Joe's very persuasive. Joe's wife is speaking, and I think Joe's the one in the wheelchair. I think, if that's his name. He's like, yeah, Joe's one of the most persuasive guys that I've ever met. When I met him, I was a virgin. It's like that was Family Guy. I was like, oh my god, this is when I knew. What am I watching? I was like, what? Mind you, Christian, I'm fresh out. I just got out of the boat, fresh out of Haiti.
You watch Family Guy,
and I'm just like, whoa, what is this?
It is pretty American TV.
But yeah. To get back to the task at hand, right? Yeah, the walk. Yeah, when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that's someone who's heartbroken and torn and very sad. That's what I got from that. I hope that's what they meant.
That's probably what they meant.
But all right, I guess we can touch up on. Yeah, let's go back. The master. I like that. It is what it is. It was kind of sick. So, right, the first training starts now. He breaks their neck. And then he just let them know, you guys are biologically the same as us. Because, like, you're human bodies, right? The fiend, you took a corpse. And you're just a boy that made a pact. We don't know what you are, but human looking. Meaning human body parts. So, that's the reaction to necks being broken. But, the caveat that you guys have that we don't, if we give you all blood, you can regenerate.
Lesson number 1.
Right. It's crazy. And his monologue, yo, this guy's like sadistic, but not sadistic because he drinks. Because if I take the alcohol out, for someone to be completely sober and telling me, when I was a kid, I had toys, I would just break them, but I always wanted toys I could take a beating. I'd be like, bro, you're a serial killer. So I'm like, what? Like, what is this? Like, what? Like, where am I at? But nah. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna turn you on to badasses. Oof. I'm going to be hunting you. I'm the best hunter. And not even cocky, like, confidently. I'm the best hunter there is. I'm from Denji.
That's lesson number 3.
Right. It's like, I'm going to be hunting y'all. No, that's insane. And I like how they didn't take it seriously, because, like, why would you? Duh. Like, this man's stupid. It's like, do you see how well Power and Denji are working together now? Like, the way the hammer is her blood. That's her body part. That's her fluid. That's the second time we've seen that. But yeah, they're gelling very well together.
At this point, like, you can't beat someone like that and not be, at least try to double team him. Like, you're not gonna beat him 1-on-1. Hell no. Not at their level.
Not even beating them or not. It's just like there's a cohesion within them that's getting stronger. He calls her Powie. He's like,
that was adorable.
Yeah, it's like there's like these two are gelling. These two are becoming a team. Like, because they used to bicker a lot.
Nicknames.
Right. You might, bro. Makima don't even know what's coming, man. Christian, when Power put on those glasses, I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
For a second, Christian. For a second, I'm like, all right, maybe this hentai is maybe it's tonight.
Just remember though, she does not take showers. She has not taken a shower this entire time.
Christian, I'm willing to risk it all. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care, man. I'll bring some Febreze. I'll bring some deodorant. I'll bring some cologne.
Infections and all.
Woo! I was like, Power, chill. Like, what is this?
It was a good look, though. It was a good look.
What?
I will admit. She pulls it off well.
Let's outsmart him.
In a battle of wits.
Let the battle of may the highly cerebral warfare begin. It's hilarious. She's so funny. Power's actually a very funny character. Like, her 1 or 2 liners are hilarious.
I'm telling you, you gotta listen to her in English too. That's great.
Yeah, like when his 3 questions. He's like, 3 questions. Your dead comrades. How do you feel about them? I thought they've died.
Yeah.
I thought they've died. It's like, what?
That's
and nobody had it. The gestures are hand. I thought they died. It's like,
and then she's just like, yeah, it felt okay, I guess.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
But I like how in Japanese it felt more like he doesn't give a shit, like the wording. He was like, "Betsuni." That's how he said, "I feel okay, I guess." But it's just how that sounded in Japanese felt so much like he could not care less that they died, it was great. And he was like, "You want revenge? He's like,
Right.
nah, that's just depressing.
I know, right? That's just depressing. Yeah, like, I don't want revenge for something I didn't care about. Like, what? What? You know, yeah. Question one, question two should have been voided because of question one. Like your comrade, they're dead. How do you feel? I'm extremely upset. Do you want revenge? I get that. It's like, how do you feel? I thought they've died. That's it. That should end it right there. Or it should have been skip to question three. Like, humans are devils. That's good. To which Denji you've been telling us, right? The finer, not even finer things, the basic things, the basic needs of human beings to be met that he's never had met, that he finally have now and he's holding on to for dear life, regardless of anything else, right? Like you just mentioned, those are above death, loss of friends, loss of comrades or colleagues. Homeboy just wants a bed, showers, and 3 meals. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. No headache. So yeah, he's like, whoever's gonna take care of me, right? And the power is like whoever wins, which is homegirl's like a sellout. I mean, they're both sellouts. No, but it's funny. Yeah, they're like, let's outsmart him. Dude, that guy's quick, man. Wow.
Extremely. The animation
Yeah.
really just highlights just how quick he is, because he does 3 stabs and you don't even see his arm move. Like, you don't
Right.
even see his body like lean. Like you don't see him wind up and then strike. It's just like and they're already killed.
Uh-huh.
Similar to the speed of the sword guy.
Yes.
But
No,
a human.
That's disrespectful. No, yes.
More
Yeah,
human.
You're finishing. Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And the human level, that's true. Nah, the flying head kick thing that they had to give us a replay multiple times of. Ooh.
Yeah.
Christian, there's a scene in Expendables 2. They had Jean-Claude Van Damme an episode in Expendables 2. A very famous actor back in the days, by the way. Anyway, he gave Sylvester Stallone a flying kick, similar to this, but both of his feet were in the air. Like he jumped to give it to him, to kick Sylvester Stallone's character.
That sounds weird.
Dude. Okay, I'll make it short using that, and I'll show it to you so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, and they give us a replay. They just replayed the flying kick, bah, and he just again. It was they did the same thing with this. Damn, what a kick!
I like how the kick wasn't. It wasn't like it felt like a deep scratch, because Denji's head didn't turn, but his glasses were kicked off, and the sound effect, it wasn't like a blunt sound. It felt like a very scratchy sound. Like
Yeah.
like it skimmed him, but really hard.
Yeah.
I like the choice of attack or of impact there.
And it's funny because Power basically shot herself in the foot, right? Like by using so much blood, left her anemic. Like she drained herself.
Yeah.
For that reason, she was of little use. He took her out right away. And then
He's
Denji-
now that I'm thinking about it, he's like a drunken master style of fighting.
Jackie Chan. Or was that
Yeah.
Jet Li or Jackie Chan? Who played that movie?
I
I
think
think
it
it was
was-
Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan played that.
Yeah, because he was. I mean, to dodge those things,
Millisecond.
that's crazy.
Yeah, does he need alcohol though? Right, because
Maybe.
he's giving props to that too. Even the thought, because he's like, I've only trained humans, but as I was drinking, a thought came to me. Let me just hunt you guys.
And it was early in the day too.
Right?
day
And he's like,
drinking.
I'm gonna head to a bar. Does
Yeah,
this man eat?
maybe that is how he fights, because like he went there expecting a fight probably. So that might be his like pre-fight ritual. He just drinks, and since he's training them like all day that day, in which he made Denji think that they were done, and then he just whoosh, knows a knife goes straight in his forehead, and he's like, "Beast shouldn't trust anything a hunter says." So he planned on having a day of training, so maybe that's why he started drinking, which means maybe, like you said, drinking is important for him to fight.
Or it's the whole screw loose mentality that he has learned to use to his advantage. Because you're not in your
Yeah.
clearer mind. I don't think you're in the best mental clarity when you're drunk, right? It's a bit foggy up there. That's why some folks
Yeah.
black out. That's why you're walking all weirdly. But he doesn't even walk all weirdly. And you see the scars in his face? This man has stories, man. This man is a lamb from slow horses. It's
I mean,
insane.
I would hope so if he's the best humanity's got.
Right.
against these hunters.
Yeah.
these
You can
devils.
be a pretty boy with no, and he's a good looking man. But you see the freaking, even around his, almost like the Joker in a way. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna say he's coming back. What is some other crazy stuff that happened in episode 10?
I think that was the main stuff.
And in the end, right? Aki's searching for bigger contracts. It's so sad when they ask him. You might have just a few. You only have a few times left with the Curse Devil because you've used it. Kon is not coming. The Fox Devil is mad at you for what you put in its mouth, which we saw was a sword man, if that's what we're calling him. Like, with your division, like 4 divisions have been freaking smashed into each other, right? Because they've all been curtailed very drastically. That they're now one, which means there's very little guys left. For that reason, you're going to need reinforcement. You're going to need bigger contracts, which will require bigger sacrifices. You gonna say something?
Yeah, the last important thing that happened, which branches off what you said about sacrifices, he's gonna make a contract with the future devil, and the future devil has had the demands it's had so far. Yep, it's a two. One person took half their lifespan. You want to say what the second one was?
The second one, Christian, they had to give away both of their eyes and their sense of taste and their sense of smell. That's just like
crazy.
I don't know why they didn't just say they had to give away their sense of taste, smell, and sight. Like they could have just curtailed that sentence, but just to make it more, like more like to paint that like you're blind, you can't taste, you can't smell. It's five senses. What's left? But you can touch. What's the other one? No, that's taste.
Hearing.
Smell. Hearing. Yes. Be right. It's funny. I only know these in French. It's like, I can't even translate them. But okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things like just like the alphabet. Like you gotta repeat it start to
finish. I do in French too. Actually, it's weird. But yeah, crazy stuff. Yes. And one, Christian. I think the first one's Makima. Have their lifespan, like half their lifespan. Future devil. Why do I think it's Makima? Episode 9 that I not brought up. We were gonna discuss this shit anyway. When Madoka, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, when he resigned and said, "Hey, how much of what happened today did you anticipate?" To which you said, she might be crazy. Yeah, Christian. Dude, Christian. Come on.
Wow, you finally said something of worth. Damn.
Yo, they don't even know what I go through. And this is a glimpse.
No, but seriously,
the way he berades me once we shut off recording. You guys, I'm gonna record this on my iPhone. Next time you're fucking digging into me verbally like you always do. All these tongue lashing. Just stop. I'm gonna record this and leak it. I'm gonna leak it. It is what it is, Christian. I'll be a whistleblower for Toyalysis.
No, but I haven't thought of that. That's a good call.
Are you serious? I'm kidding.
That's a good call out.
Christian, come on.
I know. It's like, I think you've only ever made me get excited about like a new idea for a show like maybe once or twice. This might be the second time, actually. Maybe it's the first.
Christian, I am the master at small details that might or might not be relevant to a plot.
Master's kind of that's kind of a big word.
Episode of Chainsaw Man that I've not picked up on something. I'm like, that's tiny. It might just be me. I don't know. Just like, it is what it is. Christian, I'm telling you. Some of them you're like, I don't think it's all that. I'm like, I don't know. Like, but hey, it is what it is. Listen, there's recording, right? This shit is here.
Anyway, good job, Pierre. Good job.
Oh. Good job. The guest is pulling his weight. Maybe he can bring me on for the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, you've earned another episode, I'd say.
Oh man, wild. But yeah, as soon as I heard that, I was like, interesting. Future. Because when the guy said that, that's what I was thinking. Did she make a pact with someone that she can see?
Ooh. What if she had to give her humanity? Ooh. And what if that's why she's so, like, she just has to give, well, like, instead of her lifespan, what if, oh, right, it specifically said those are the conditions, right, that it asked for. But that would be a cool, like, trade, though, right? Like, if she actually is a human, but she gave away, like, her ability to feel human emotions in order to have whatever ability she has.
Christian, what if it is what if it is a little ladder? What if it's in both eyes? What if those eyes aren't real that she has? Because sense of taste, right? She's like, she can drink and not get drunk. I mean, no, it'd have to get in your system where you taste the alcohol or not. Like, yeah, never mind. Scratch that. Let's omit that. It's one of my lesser moments that I have a lot of, apparently, according to you. Just, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was like, I don't know, man. I think so. The eye. I wanted the eye to be Makima's eye when I rewatched it, but it's not because her eyes have a bunch of like circles around them. That eye didn't look like that.
But yeah, maybe it. Because you brought up the fact that they were very particular about the wording. They said eyes, sense of smell, and taste. So maybe there is like some way of getting your eyesight back. Well, like if it asks for the sense of sight specifically, then it's like no matter what you do, you can't see. But if there's some method out there that even if you lost your eyes, because I mean, we saw Makima come back from the dead. Like we're seeing things happen that aren't like completely out of the realm of like, okay, maybe you can give someone their eyesight back. So yeah, maybe it's just like the pain of losing your eyes that it wanted. But who knows?
No, it's some crazy stuff. Who knows is the correct thing to say, but we will see. And homeboy walks in there, desperate, sad, nothing left to lose. He doesn't even care. Like homeboy man just be like, fuck it, I got 2 years with Ghost. You can take all of me. One of you will get all of me anyway. Man, the sacrifices these devil, right? Like the sacrifices these devil hunters are doing. Like I'm wondering if it's worth it because there are so many devils in that world. Like not even in that world, in that city, in Tokyo alone. We don't see them travel outside of it. Like she was going to Kyoto to go back to Tokyo. Like making pacts with devils, making sacrifice, right? Which are only one way, by the way, because you need the devil. Like you give me an eye, like give me a carve out part of your skin. Like we see Aki tie his arms sometimes. They're the only ones losing. Like, it's such a crazy toll to beat devils, but you're dying. But there'll be more devils. Especially the devils you're making pacts with are there. Like, it's like you're only making a small dent into helping, not even humanity, but, like, your town. Because it doesn't even look like they go outside of Tokyo. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, to, like, what end, right? Just, I don't know. Yeah, when I think about it in the grand scheme of things, it really is, it's noble, because it's for the citizens of your town or your country to keep your country safer by killing the devils within it. But there are so many devils. We saw that in episode 1 or 2, right? And they're like, we hear that the U.S. is using devils in the army, as in like the world is just saturated with devils. just like the sacrifices you're making. But then again, those have to be made. Those have to be made because humans are no match for devils. Like, they need to make these contracts.
And that's why they're paid so well, because they like you. I mean, I'm sure there's also real world equivalents as well, probably, like even being a police officer, like that's a job where you are volunteering to be, like, you know, if there's like a school shooting, or if there's like a hostage situation, like you're putting your life on the line and you're getting compensated for it, because that might be it might be you want to protect, it might be that you just have this moral responsibility. You feel it might be for selfish reasons that there's not much else you can do, so like you may as well do this, otherwise you're gonna starve to death because you don't have like income.
That is true. There's a plethora of reasons. But yeah. I don't know, man. That's pretty much it.
And the last thing is the outro. It's one of my favorites.
Go ahead, Christian. Tell us about it.
You watched the outro, right? You've been watching these, right?
Unfortunately, Christian, it seems like I have to watch them, so I've been watching them.
What do you mean, unfortunately? You should take pleasure each time you get to bear witness.
You should take pleasure each time. The one I liked the most was episode 8, after Himeno's death. I don't know. But that one was cool, too. I don't know. I saw Denji pretty much being hunted. Like, his food was in, like, a dog tray. Like, at one point, he's sitting on a leash, and he saw...
Yeah, think of that. Like, think of the symbolism there.
Right, that's what they are. to this new teacher,
crazy.
That's what they are. Yeah.
But like to actually show dogs and then to show Denji, like it.
Yeah.
But it's cool because it's like they recorded real footage of dogs and then they just put a sketch filter over it and actually drew Denji on top of that. And it was like a rapper for the first portion too, which I thought was cool because he had a little bit of a flow going on. Whatever he was saying. And then Denji's chasing after Pochita in an alleyway. He's being flanked by the demons that he's been facing so far.
It wasn't that bad. I like that. So far the outros have been sick. Damn, we only have 2 more episodes. It's freaking crazy.
The movie. I get to see the movie. All this has been new to you, but the movie's gonna be new to me. That's exciting.
The movie's gonna be new to me. Is this a continuation of this? They're not time jumping or anything?
No, it's the direct. Like you have to see that after to continue the story. Like it's crucial.
So they're gonna jump from a TV show to a movie and then to season 2, which would be
I think so.
Continuation of the movie.
I think so.
Has that been done before? Do other animes follow this format?
Especially recently. Like Demon Slayer, they're doing their whole finale across like 3 movies.
Wow. Does that bring in more? Is that a revenue thing? Is it more profitable? I mean, obviously, people go watch it.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's a big revenue thing, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's a. Attack on Titan did that too. You know, they had all those. Yeah, it was like the finale.
But that was a movie? Yeah, we watched it. Finale part 1, part 2.
I think the first parts of those finales were like seasons, but then the final thing was a movie.
Okay. Yeah, Henji's death will forever be one of the greatest anime deaths I've ever seen. One of the most badass.
Oh god, that show was just. It is a shame we couldn't have done the entire thing because at some point I'm gonna rewatch Attack on Titan. I already know. I've already seen it over and over so many times, but.
The amount of time you have on your hand.
No, it's I do not have time. But it's that's a show that like there's no that's just too. It's one of the best shows humanity has ever created. One guy has created, but like one of the best shows that has come out of humanity. One of the best stories. But I think that's like not debatable in my mind personally. I don't think that's contested. Some people have their opinions, which is fine. But for me, that's a show. That's not gonna be topped. I don't think. But it could be met. There could be shows on its level, stories on its level, in different ways. Like I think The Last of Us, Attack on Titan, they're like up there as far as like not being topped. The game, for The Last of Us, definitely not that. Whatever that show was, that was not my Last of Us. But anyway.
That was not my Last of Us. Oh my goodness, Christian, never change. Never change. But so okay. All right. Well, Christian,
I think we covered
I
it.
think we've done. We thoroughly covered it, in my opinion.
Two more left.
Two
more left.
more episodes left.
All right, let's end this because it's like 50 minutes. We don't want to go too long.
Yeah, and cut my parts out, bring us back down to a good 20. Fast forward your bits. Okay. All right. I'm going to sleep.
All
Bye.
right. See you.